my mind, Tsiolkovsky crater. That one up there, that one right here. I mean up here. It's black when they show it from the top. Now it's real bright and grayish when they show it from oblique view, 30 degrees. That's something amazing, man. That is just amazing how these people manipulate the images. First, let's look at these two, the stadium here. They appear to have some geometrical shapes to it. These ones. I mean, the picture is being blurred to death. I didn't want to show nothing. Really, they're not showing anything. It's me manipulating the settings in the monitor. I darken it enough to where you can see outlines of things. There is a big ass tower right here. But you can only see a fainted shape of it. This is enlarged 1,000%, by the way. Look at this tower right here. It's just barely visible. I mean, I can't imagine the type of images NASA, the NSA, and the other assets must to have. Look, there's a face, there's an eye right there, look. The pupil, the eyebrow. So I assume the other eye is on the other side of the rim of that molten hole. That's all there is, molten holes. It's not craters. Not an impact crater that I know of. The difference between this and an impact crater is the impact crater leaves striations, cracks all over the place, or a bowl. This one has all this structure, a perfect rim, I mean, so perfect, and hexagonal. So how can you assume that that is an impact crater that took the unusual shape of an hexagon? And if it was only one, but it's about 1 million craters with the same hexagonal shape. And they all had twins, triples. I can look around and find another crater that is exactly the same diameter, depth, and shape. This one is equal to this one right here. The two craters that look alike. And then if you look around, this one is equal to that one right there. This one and this one. I mean, you can find it and look, they all, look how they all in straight lines. Or a semi-circumferential pattern. I mean, none of this is valid as a astrophysicist or astronomical validation. Have no place here. None of this is. Now look at this right here. This structure that looks like a. It has a tube, long tube that has a round. I don't know how you call this thing, but this is not natural, and then it has this little structure with a sphere on top of it. A sphere that has a tube that goes over to the other hole. I mean, you study this image, let me make it smaller. If you study this image, you will realize that every single hole there it has a twin hole somewhere. These two, those two, I mean, they're all exactly same diameter, depth, shape, everything. This hole right here is equal to this one here. And equal to that one, so you got triples and doubles, triple, quadruple. I mean, it's berserk. These people don't study. I mean, I don't see any astronomer questioning any of this. Whatever NASA say goes. Nobody question anything. That's no science. In science, you're supposed to post a hard question and prove that what you're saying is totally valid. Check this out. What I wanted to see is the Solowski crater. This one. That has a structure very geometrical in the middle of it. Look at that. I mean, you can see they have structures. And in the dark area around that island in the middle, this thing is full of structures that look like, oh, look at this thing right here. Wow. Look at this. And it looks like a hangar, the entrance of an underground thing. There's no way around that. Then you have this deal here. Shoot. Look at that right there. It has a face there with a nose and everything, made with the structures, of course. And look how it goes across, look at that, boom. And it bends down into that perfectly rectangular, that bends, and it has an entrance there. And don't think that's a little thing, that's a big, several miles large and wide and long and tall. There's no one 10 feet this or 5 feet that. No. This is not like that. So what we have here is there's a pair of eyes right there. So what you're gonna find around the island is structures after structures that NASA has darkened it and blurred to death. So you and I would never know what happened here. Oh yeah, that's how it is. That is how it will be every single time with NASA. Even so, we're paying their salaries, and for every single nut and bolt that they're using, their pen, the pencil, the toilet paper, up to the screen, the rockets, yeah, I mean, gloves, shoes, you name it. We pay for that. But we don't have the right to know. We don't have the need to know. So how can that be? We pay for it and we can have the right to know. Why? So maybe we should apply the same thing when it comes to you knowing about me. Or you don't need to know about me. I don't need to know about you, or you don't need to know me. So in fact, we don't need to pay for you. Make your own money somehow. We don't pay for your shit anymore. Donald Rumsfeld went to Congress and told them that $5.3 trillion were unaccounted for. Wow, 5.3 trillion. No, 10 million. No, trillions. Look at the geometrical patterns here. Perfectly. And then it goes this way. Like that and like this. All of it. And then they build their things according to that grid. That's how the reptilians do their work. Same size as this one. Same size. You will see the holes matches. All of them have a matching hole, same size. All of them. There is a little pyramidal deal here. It's faded. I can see it because this monitor is so crispy that you can see things that you won't be able to see in a regular monitor. That's a 55-inch, 8,000,000 to 1 pixel ratio, megapixels. By the way, flat panel TV like this were already in working order by 1970 in NASA. We only got that recently, 2000. 1995, 98, they call it HD TV, high definition television, but you can only buy one for $10,000 back in the day. Now you can buy one for $500. Cool ass one. Not like this one though. This one is still in the $900. I paid almost $1,300 for it. Just to give you an idea how they're keeping technology from us. According to the disease, look at that square. Is that a crater? How can there be a square crater? With two perfect round holes on each side and one corner on one side. And then you have a perfect geometrical pattern right there. Look, perfect grid, boom, boom, and round, round, and it has these designs. They had a spherical thing with a round here and another tower here that is oval shaped. I mean, you can see things there, but no, 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 no. You don't have the need to know, period. There is an entrance right here, rectangular. And another entrance right there, bigger. And then you have this tube that goes up and looks like a crater, but it's not, because it has this tube underneath with rims. And it has this deal here. It's like an arch structure. Look at this one, it's rectangular almost, and it has a tower in here with 4 or 5 levels. Then it goes, it has another one here, and then it has 2 tubes, and one that goes around, it's hexagonal, has a sphere right here. This tube that goes up all the way to here. There's another tower right here. There's an object right here, an object or a structure, one of the two. And you have structures here, 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 here. Look at that. And you can see the whole terrain is look, it's another square. Another square deal with perfect rims and a structure that are a squarish or diamond shape. And you can see this tube that has another structure here that goes up. It's amazing, man. The technology applied here is, whoo, it's a dream beyond our understanding. Look at this one right here, boom. It has all this, and it has this thing right here, and it has a diagonal tube. It goes up, and it has a tube that goes around like a coffee maker. You have this flat, 4-sided pyramidal something. You have this tube right here, arching, and it has an entrance. And you have another structure here with it's a pyramidal shape. Each corner has a tube, and it has a tube that goes around the base. Goes this way, expand here, it has a spherical something with a smaller spherical something. It's incredible. It's just mind-blowing. And that's the way we should be building on Earth, because that type of construction can handle anything. Any kind of wind, ferocious wind, or ocean tides, you name it. That thing is strong because it's been heated up thousands of degrees, and it's being shaped from the same terrain. So what else you want? The outer shell of the moon is made out of titanium, 12%, according to the samples brought in by the Apollo 11 and subsequently flights. Let's get it bigger. Pound. You can see the outline of the structures there. There's the face. There's a tower right there. Oh my. And they look almost like ghost structures. Only the outlines are visible. The rest you have to imagine them. There is nothing but the outlines. That's all you get here. It's a sad proposition, really. And this is with zero brightness and zero backlight. Well, zero, no, about 3% backlight. And using the camera brightness to illuminate the image. Look at that black deal right there in diagonal way. But you can see it's colorful in there, all those structures, the outlines and everything, the structure, like building type. They're colorful. Look at that. That's the only thing I didn't take out, the color, because that's exactly what the moon is like, colorful. The entire solar system is full of color. This entity loves color. They love purple, green, blue, red, you know, the main colors. But purple is, they love purple. Blue, purple, oh my God, yellow, orange. He loves those colors. You see them in every single planet and moon. Purple, a lot of purple and blue. But, I mean, it's the tropical colors what they like the most. Look at that, all the structures. I mean, this is some strange looking structures. And I don't see how the so-called scientists have missed these images. It's in the catalog. If I am nobody and I found them, how come even the big investigators had not found this? That's sad. Richard Hoagland, the other big wig, and McBear, and you name it, they haven't seen any of this. And this is right in your face. In there, in the Apollo Image Gallery. And there is so much stuff there. And in the Lunar Atlas, well, maybe they fear for their life because they're famous and their mouth is more, they listen to their mouth more than they would me. I don't care. At least I know what I see. I know what time it is. Look at this, it's almost semi-transparent. This arching thing with a tube sticking out that goes then down here, and it has another thing. This weird hole right here with a sphere in the edge, and a tube coming down, and this bunch of structures in there. And a triangular shaped thing here. It's all geometrical, perfectly, all aligned. None of this stuff is made randomly. It's all pre-planned, you can tell. When you see, if you map the holes on the moon, you will conclude that they all follow a pattern in different ways. Usually straight lines and then semicircles and full circles. Or triangle. There's always pattern following depending on what and where. There's a tube that has a teardrop right there. I can see it with this. There is teardrop shaped something, tube, and it's putting a shadow underneath of it. So amazing, might. The blue deal, so the blue deal tells you a different wavelength that reveals certain things. Then you use the other filter, the tan filter that reveals all the things. So that's what you use those two filters for. Look at that right there. Amazing. Look at that face right there. And it has a hexagonal part on the face, the face. Amazing, Mike. Wow. Like I said, this thing never ceases to amaze me. Oh, look at the structure right there. There. You gotta make it dark because they over brighten the picture to a point where, like I say, I took the entire brightness and it still doesn't want to reveal much. There's this structure right here. It has tools that goes all the way, and then there is this diamond-shaped thing with another. Oh boy! And you get all these structures. They're hard to define because they almost look transparent. That's how bright the deal was, or is, the picture itself. They created that was too dark, too sexy for your picture, too sexy for that boom, 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 boom. Check this out right there. It's an eye. It's a triangular shape, or it's an eye. The other eye is right here. Right here. Look at the nose. Oh yeah. Bow, bow. Oh yeah. Bow, bow. Oh yeah. Beautiful. More beautiful. Well, apparently we have to brighten out some because the shadows are too dark to handle. So let's brighten it up a little bit. Not get too carried away with it. There you go. We can always use the camera to darken it. So check it out, what's in that crater. See, by just brightening it up a little bit, then you have nothing to see. So bright, it's practically useless, just like Dr. Bergman said. The pictures that NASA posted for the public are useless for study. And it's correct. Check it out. This is like a little bit of revealing deal. And that's it, about it. Not much there. You have to use Photoshop to do something, to achieve anything. Now, if you overpower the brightness, then you're gonna see what's in space right here, in this area. That's the kicker. That's what you're gonna see. The structures in space, the tools. And that's the original color of the image right there. That's the image they posted for us. What the hell can you see there? That's the Sokowski, whatever crater. Nothing else. Then what you see there is a big time nothingness, horizontal tubes and things are not perceptible by the camera because I had to a double filter. Now you see it. There it is, what's in the space. That's exactly what's in space from here to the moon and around the entire solar system. It's just like that. This is so hard to grasp that people don't want to deal with it. They just rather not hear it. Look at that. And that is right on the lunar surface. Look how they extend all the way up. I was seeing this since 2003, 2004, but it was only after I watched The Moon is Your Worst Nightmare by Robert Peternell that I finally realized what that was. The space is like that. All the structures. Check it out. And then there is the two blue deals that didn't show when I darken the image to nothing. When you put him on normal setting, look what's there. This incredible blue color something. And the same thing around Earth too. You will see in every single image in this gallery. Look at that thing right there. Check it out. A face. Horrendous looking faces. Angry looking faces of reptiles. I say reptile because the only animals that have vertical pupils are reptiles and cats. And I haven't seen one single cat here, but reptiles, dinosaur looking things. So even if I don't like to admit that David Icke is a charlatan, but at least he's saying the correct deal. Because he heard it from someone else, but it's what he say, he heard it from the right people, because that's what is going on. These are the masters, the controllers. Chitauris, that's how the black shaman from Africa called them, Chitauris. They control humans. They are demonic entities at the same time. They are not good. They're not good for us or for anybody. They're takers. They're warriors. The only thing we have to fight against them is our own consciousness. Our free will is the only thing that stops them. When you say love, compassion, harmony, and all the good things, they fly away immediately. They don't like that. It repels them. Look at that. The vertical tubing that I've been talking about for a while. Now you're looking at it in a Apollo image. That was some shit I made up. This is official. All you have to do is brighten up the pictures. See, from far away, that's what you see, these little blue streaks and stuff like that. But it's when you get up close and personal is when you really freak out. From far away, don't look too bad, no. But then when you get close and look at that blue thing right there. The blue thing, the blue thing is a major structure in space. If I brighten these up a lot more, then you will see a lot more. Believe me. Please believe me. Check it out. That's what's out there, my friends, my fellow humans.